What's up, queens and kings? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Here at Queen Budgets, we are tackling all things financial, from budgeting by paycheck, cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, debt payoff, while currently on a low income and a single mom of three. So if that sounds like something that would interest you, I invite you to hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification. Go ahead and join the Shmoney team, because baby, we over here lit and we getting our shmoney together. Believe that it is November already. Like, oh my goodness, it feel like I just started this journey. You can tell from the title of the video, today we are going to be going over our November goals, our goals for November. So let's jump right into it. As you guys can see, I have a brand new plant. I saw this yesterday when I was in Aldi's, and y'all know Aldi's be having them Aldi finds, okay? The nice thing about this is a glowing succulent. So this literally glows, and I'm going to cut the light off really quickly so you guys can see, like, it literally glows. Okay, so let's cut that back on. I'm so excited about that. I love crystals and I love plants and flowers and stuff like that. Well, I don't care for flowers too much, but I do like plants. Let's jump right on into it. So we need to go into good notes. And let's pull up the goals. What's going on? Like, come on. It's always something. What is we doing today? Like, it's too much stuff open. Like, y'all, I've been having a rough couple of weeks. Like, October was crazy. Like, I didn't do no tracking in October. I hurt my back at work in October. I have not been able to get any good sleep. It's just like everything has been crazy. Like, and I don't know if it's because it's just the end of the year and everything negative is just trying to knock me off my A game, but I'm not having that. So open up goals, okay? Period. Stop playing with me. That's why I need a new iPad, but we're going to work with the one I got now, okay? So let me turn the brightness down, because I know sometimes that's a barrier. So let's start with, okay, November 2022, baby. November 22, baby. November 22, baby. Okay, we gotta get out that negative energy and get into some good energy. Okay, so financial goals for November. So my first financial goal for November is to continue to have a positive mindset when it comes to my finances, no matter what happens, okay? Because as we close out on this year, as we're closing out on this year, it's a lot of stuff that keeps coming up and like really trying to discourage me, and I'm not having it, okay? So we got to continue to have a positive mindset when it comes to my finances. Number 2, fully fund Christmas fund. I am trying to have my Christmas fund fully funded by the end of this month. Now, when I do my next cash stuffing, I know some people may think, oh, wow, wait a minute. I thought she reached this certain amount, but now she has this amount. Let me tell y'all what my kids did, okay? They broke the banister going down into the basement. He said she did it. She said he did it. So you know what I did? I paid for it out of the Christmas money. So I took $80 out of my Christmas fund. We had finally reached $1,000, actually $1,005. So I took $80 out of that fund to pay for the banister. I am not playing with my children. I've already explained to them, if you're going to break up, ruin, and or waste things around here, the money to replace and or repair will be coming out of your Christmas fund, and I am not playing with them. So we did take some money out of the Christmas fund, but I still see it being fully funded by the end of November. Number 3, continue to add to your emergency fund. Now, my emergency fund has taken a few hits this year, which has also showed me and told me that, hey, boo, you need a car maintenance fund. Like, you don't need just a car fund just for some gas and some little cute steering wheel covers and stuff, baby. You need a car maintenance fund for them tires, for the oil changes and all of that. So we are in the process of working on a car maintenance fund so we can just fully fund this fully fund this 1,000 initial emergency fund so that we can go on and move on to doing our 3 to 6 month expenses and also our 1 month ahead, which will really make me feel secure. All right, so 4, we are continuing to add to tickets and fees because I believe the end of April or the end of May, the tickets and fees have to be paid in full or I will not be able to renew my registration, which I need my car to do my job. So, baby, we got to get that together. Okay, we got to get that together. 5, we are trying to increase our Etsy sales for the month. So, guys, look out for my Etsy shop. I will be adding some new things this month and also next month. And next month, I will be adding some of my 50 envelope challenges that will be available starting December. So those that want to start that next year will have them by next year and can start them. I will be also picking up the 50 envelope challenge this year. I know I started it and stopped it a couple of times this year, but it just wasn't in the budget this year. But next year, we're definitely going to do the 50 envelope challenge, the low income version that I created. 6, we are to add a small amount to the business emergency fund and the business expenses. So I plan on adding a little something to my business emergency fund and my business expenses. 7, I plan to braid 2 to 4 people hair this month. So if you are local and you are looking to have your hair braided, I do a lot of different styles of braids. I do also cater to doing children's hair, and I also do the feed-in method, and I do not charge $200 like they do in the shop. 8, I would like to sell 4 sets of custom press-on nails. Y'all like my nails? Period. Okay. If you want some nails, you can DM me on Instagram or you can check out my Etsy shop. 9, I would like to create and organize a schedule for my finances. And 10, I would last but not least like to give myself a huge pat on the back, okay? Because I've been doing an amazing job. No matter what the negative things in my head tried to tell me, I know that I've been doing an amazing job and I've been working super hard, but sometimes negativity tries to take over, but we're not going to let that happen. All right, so for November, my no spend goals are as follows. I would like to have a total of between 10 to 14 no spend days for the month. The reason I did a range from 10 to 14 because I really don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I find that when I put too much pressure on myself and I say, hey, I want to have 15 out of 30, it's kind of hard for me to achieve. And if I'm getting close to it, but not quite close, I kind of put too much pressure on myself. So I'm going to look for 10 to 14 days of no spending any money. And I put at the bottom, you can do it, boo. Okay? You can do it, boo. You can do it. Put your back into it. Okay? All right. So my saving goals for the month of November, I would like to continue to add to the needed sinking funds and make time to save some personal money for myself also. Okay? Then my debt payoff goals is to continue to pay off Capital One credit card. Now, I did begin to use a couple of my other credit cards for some necessities, some personal necessities for myself. And I actually, because I don't have a clothing fund, which I do plan on trying to start building a clothing fund, but as the weather began to change and I did not have things that I needed, and I do work out in the community every day, I decided to buy some clothes and some things I need on a couple of my other store credit cards. Now, I did use majority cash when making these purchases, but I did put some of it on my credit card because I want to continue to build my credit. My credit score is at a 700 right now, which is super surprising when I checked it last. I do want to build my credit because I do plan on buying a house soon. And well, not soon, I said soon. Maybe I'm manifesting something, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I do plan on buying a home, and I know that you need at the least a 650 credit score here to purchase a home. So with me having 700 currently, that's great. I'm still going to continue to utilize my credit cards, but keep the balances between 10% and 30%. That's where we are with debt. And last but not least, monthly challenge. I'm going to continue to save for my $1 savings challenge and prepare to begin queenbudgetz. Again, let me show you guys this. I know I've showed you guys this savings challenge book. I'm sorry about, everything is just all over the place today, but we're not letting negativity in. Negativity you can't get in today, okay? But this is the savings challenges for low income budgets that I got from queenbudgetz, Shadavia over at queenbudgetz. I know I showed you guys this book before, and I had not had a chance to just wrap my brain around and start this. And I really think that I'm going to start this along with the other savings challenges that I got from Budgeting Dolls. She gave me some A6 monthly challenges. So I will be starting these the beginning of 2023. Now, this is my journey, so I do what I wants to do, okay? Period, poo. All right, so this basically sums up my November goals. I know they're all over the place, but hey, that's me, that's my life. Sometimes things just be like that. But if you made it all the way to the end of the video, since my nails are green, I would like for you guys to leave me a green heart emoji in the comments. And I want you guys to remember, don't put too much pressure on yourself when it comes to your budget. Yes, be firm with yourself, and yes, stay within your goals and the guidelines that you set for yourself. But if you find yourself falling outside of those guidelines or those goals, don't be too rough on yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't make your budget too tight to the point where you can't move around. And just have a little bit of fun with it. That's my advice. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, y'all make sure y'all get that shmoney together, baby.